Hello everybody, Raven Knight here, and welcome to a Warriors Den summary video. That's right, today we had a Warriors Den. Year 7, Season 1, Title Update 2, Warriors Den live news. And if you didn't know that this was going on today, I really can't blame you. In my opinion, For Honor really dropped the ball in letting us know about this. I don't even think they mentioned this Warriors Den announcement on their April roadmap. I didn't know about it until last Friday when someone reminded me it was going on. So if you didn't know that this was going on and you totally missed out, I can't blame you. But luckily for you, I caught it, had a whole stream on it, and for those of you who caught the stream with me, I want to thank you guys so much for joining me. That was a great deal of fun. I hope you guys had as much fun as I did. It was wonderful. For those of you who didn't catch the stream, no worries. Right here in this video, we're going to go over all the stuff they talked about so that you know what you can expect for the second half of Season 1. Before we get into that, though, I want to remind you guys that we are so very close to reaching 30,000 subscribers. That's a huge milestone for me. I would really appreciate it if you haven't subscribed to my channel already and you like the content. Please consider supporting me by subscribing to the channel and helping me reach that goal. And if you want to help support me monetarily so I can continue to produce videos on a regular basis, please consider donating to the channel or possibly going to my Teespring store or Patreon and helping me out that way. It would mean the world to me if you did. Shill over onto the good stuff. And speaking of good stuff, guys, it's happening. The thing we've been begging for seasons. The thing that we've wanted for so long. I think we haven't seen this since, the arrival of Horkos itself. It's back. Test Your Metal is back. Starting from April 27th all the way to May 18th, we will have 3 weeks of Test Your Metal, or as it's called now, Death by Metal. Now, some of you who are new to For Honor may be wondering, what the heck is Test Your Metal? Test Your Metal is a game mode that was made popular way early on in For Honor's history, where people really, really enjoyed it and have been begging for it to make a comeback. Test Your Metal is an elimination game mode, but with a unique twist. Essentially, you and 3 other friends play against 4 bot AIs. These AIs are modeled after different heroes from the campaign of the For Honor storyline, or, in this case, apparently, some of the hero skins that we've seen from last year, including Nefrika, Ramiel, Ravier, and I think I saw Yin Shin in the trailer. I can't be sure, but it looks like that's what's going to be going on. Now, what happens in this game mode is each round you play, the enemies get a little stronger each time, so it makes the challenge that much harder in terms of defeating the opponents. Now, people have loved this game mode. They loved it because of the unique opportunity to fight story characters. They love it because it's a unique way to fight against bots but still make it entertaining. It's a very, very enjoyable game mode, and not only that, but it comes with unique prizes. Test Your Metal is one of the only game mode events that comes with not weapon designs in the loot tier, but armor. Each character now has a unique black style armor that has kind of a gothic dark tinge to it, and now they've even added it to the Outlander heroes, and guys, they look top tier. They look really, really good. So play the game mode to possibly earn some cool armor designs. Not only this, but there's also an event battle pass which comes with a really cool battle outfit, a cool effect, and a cool ornament that you can get for your hero, so definitely consider giving those a try. The game mode, like I said, is going to be going on for 3 weeks, so spend that time trying to play the game mode, get some really cool stuff. Everything about it looks awesome. Not only is the map cool, but it also looks like we're going to be playing against some brand new heroes. It's going to make it a lot more fun and engaging to play. People are super duper excited about this, so all of you who are waiting for Test Your Metal to come back, it is coming back. Get out there and play it. For those of you who have never played Test Your Metal before, trust me, it is well worth doing. Definitely go check it out. Now, with that out of the way, the next big thing that's coming. They are doing realistic duels now. Realistic duels are coming back for a little while, and realistic duels are just like normal duel matches, except they take away the direction hub. So in other words, you won't be able to see what direction your opponent's attacks are coming from the indicator. The indicator's completely gone. So without that HUD, it makes it a lot more realistic. You need to use your attack. You need to time your attacks based on your opponent's stance, based on their animation movements. It's very important that you pay very close attention to what you're doing. And you might think, well, why would I want to play that way? That sounds a lot harder. Well, if you're not that interested in the challenge, maybe you'll be interested in the exclusive loot that's dropped with it. For each match you play, you get access to the unique Apollyon Dark color palette, which is where all 3 color palettes are completely black, allowing you to get the, as Brian Dixon said, the edgelord look for your character. So if you ever wanted an all-black knight or an all-black Viking or an all-black samurai, now's your chance to get that color palette by playing the realistic duel mode. I'll definitely be doing that. Also, for people who've been complaining that, oh man, tournament mode is okay, but it's always only Dominion. Why can't we get duels? That is coming as well. Duel tournament is getting started. I don't remember the exact date, but I'll post the picture on the screen so that you guys can see it yourselves. If you're interested in getting onto that, go to the For Honor Discord page to sign up and get ready to be part of the duel. I won't be in the duel tournament because dueling isn't really my thing. I'm not that great at PvP duels, but if that's your thing, definitely go check it out. I'm sure it'll be a lot of fun, and I'm sure you'll get to see some really awesome people there. I hope you guys are excited. Now, on to some other big stuff. Yeah, there was a lot to talk about, and I know you guys are excited to hear this. New armor variations. Now, I should say this. There is some good news, and there is some bad news. Let's start with the bad news first. Unlike the last few seasons, well, all seasons really, not all the characters are getting new armor variations this season. In Year 7, what they're doing is they're dividing up which factions get armor variations each season. This season, only the Knights and Samurai will be getting new armor variations. Next season, it will be the Vikings, Wulin, and Outlanders. Then in Season 3, it'll be the Knights and Samurai again, and then in the 4th season, Vikings, Outlanders, and Wulin again. So, for those of you who only play Vikings, Wulin, or Outlanders, you don't get any armor variations this season. I'm sorry. I know some of you are disappointed. I think the reason for it is they now have so many characters that it becomes very difficult to give them all unique armor variations and make sure that they all look nice, unique, and fun. So I think they're trying to divide it up a little bit to make it easier on themselves. It's not something I really mind, but I can see why that would make a lot of people disappointed. But now here's the good news. You ready for the good news? Not only do the armor variations that they revealed for the Knights and Samurai look actually pretty stinking good, but Gladiator has a unique new set of armor that shows their face. We now have a face reveal for Gladiator. I don't know what makes me laugh more, the fact that Gladiator finally has a face reveal, and that's awesome, or the fact that Gladiator got their face reveal before Valkyrie did. Come on, guys, give us Valkyrie's face. Regardless, the looks are all really cool. I can't wait to get them. It's going to be a lot of fun, and all armor variations will be available to grind for starting immediately on Thursday, April the 27th. So definitely get out there and try to get that really cool armor. It all looks really, really awesome. So that's about all the big stuff with the new stuff coming, the new content that's on the way. Let's move on to the patch notes. For the patch notes, it's mostly quality of life changes. There are two major nerfs coming though. Valkyrie and Tiandi are getting some nerfs. Now these aren't nerfs that are going to break the characters or put them back to basics. Essentially what happened was they realized that Valkyrie and Tiandi were just a little too strong, so they nerfed some of their speed, some of their timing, some of their damage numbers. They were trying to make it so that Tiandi and Valkyrie could be punished. They had to commit to some of their moves, and that means that they could be punished if they miss. And I think that was smart. I think genuinely these changes to Valkyrie and Tiandi, while disappointing for people who main them, are healthy for the game overall. So I don't know all the basic numbers. I can't remember them off the top of my head. If you want full-on numbers and details, go check out Freeze or Slanderous or Havoc or Marco Yolo or some of those other folks who know that kind of stuff way better than I do. From where I saw it, I thought that the changes looked pretty decent. Other than that, there's some quality of life changes coming to Kensei, Centurion, Shaman, and Shugoki, which are basically going to edit their timings just a little bit, help make things a little bit more tight in their animation styles. They're also doing the same thing with Warmonger and Griffin, making their side heavies and lights work a little bit better with the animation and timing that they strike, because those were a little wonky. Basically, like I said, they're basically quality of life updates to help fix the game just a little bit, and I think those are perfectly fine. I'm very excited about that. They also announced that starting next title update, and this next title update, we're going to get 3 more Hero Fest for Berserker, for Orochi, and then for Conqueror. Now, I asked people in chat whether or not I should go ahead and talk about the previous 3 Hero Fest executions in a video, or wait until all 6 are out, and most everyone said they wanted me to wait for all 6. So wait until those 3 Hero Fests go by before I talk about the Hero Fest executions this season, but don't worry, I will still talk about them, and I am very, very excited for what's coming. Not only that, but coming out on Thursday, we will get a brand new execution available for all heroes, a universal execution, and we'll also be getting access to a new effect, which looks kind of cool, kind of this heretic shrine kind of thing. Essentially, the Warriors Den this time was not big. There were not a lot of huge, bombastic, big changes. They didn't say anything new about testing grounds. Basically, all JC said was that they're in the process of going through the Lawbringer and Nustia changes and what people have said. They're trying to get a look at the negative and positive reactions to it and take all that into account and decide what they want to do with it. So they said, be patient, give us time, wait for an update. We're going to think about it and come back to it, which is fine. I want them to take their time with this. I don't want them to rush it. For those of you who are waiting for a Jormungandr nerf, he didn't mention anything about that, so I don't know if or when that's coming. For those of you wanting a Warden buff like I did, he didn't mention anything about that, so we'll have to wait for that as I did, but keep being vocal about it. Let them know in Reddit, because they said that they always check Reddit. Let them know in the Discord, because they said that they check the Discord. Just let them know what you're hoping to see, and we'll see about what comes. I'm very excited for what's coming, you guys. I know, like I said, this wasn't a huge Warriors Den, and if you missed it, you probably didn't miss a whole lot other than the announcement about the testing grounds and the new armor sets and the realistic duels. But really, I do think that this is a good thing. I am glad to see that these small changes, small as they are coming. I think that there's other things to look forward to coming up. Like, for example, we're getting the last Chimera Banquet event. It's going to be the last time that happens for a good long time, so looking forward to that. There's a lot that's going to be coming in this Title 2 update that I'm very pumped about. It's not a great deal, but it's stuff to look forward to. I didn't see anything that made me worry or made me concerned. In fact, overall, people seem to be having a positive reaction to this, particularly about the test your metal coming back. Very excited about that. I hope you guys are excited too. Want to remind you guys that this channel is mostly, in fact, entirely funded by you guys. Want to thank all of you who donated during the stream, and thank all of you who have helped me out over the last few weeks and months. It's been a very difficult time, and you guys have really helped me get through it. I want to say another big thank you to Hannah and Jay, my artist friends, who've been making art so consistently for me as we move through the rest of this season. And also stay tuned as we get ready for the next month in May, where I will be doing an update video talking to you not only about what you can expect this later half of the season, but also what you can expect from the channel overall and what things are changing, because there are a few things changing they all need to be made aware of, but that's not what this video is about. This video is about to wrap up. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you. I hope this was a very helpful video for you guys. Let me know down in the comments below what you think. Are you excited about this season? Are you happy about what's coming? Have you subscribed to the channel yet? If you haven't, go ahead and do that. No reason not to. And I will see you in my next video. Take care.